Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a review slash demo, I guess you could say, on the new MAC Pro Longwear foundation. I'm in the color NW20 and I think I showed this in when I do the demonstration, but I just wanted to kind of go through how I apply this foundation and what I think of it. First off, I think it's a really great foundation, but it is full coverage, or you can make it full coverage. I guess if you apply it with a stippling brush, it wouldn't be so full coverage, but if you apply it with the brushes that I use, it is going to be full coverage. So if you don't like full coverage, I wouldn't recommend it, but other than that, it's a really great foundation. It blends in nicely with my skin. I think it makes my skin look flawless, and the brush that I normally use to apply it is the SS109, which is just the short little dome brush. But I have also used the F82 Kabuki, which is the round kabuki brush, and then the F80, which is the flat top kabuki. Some of the perks about this foundation is there is a pump that comes automatically on it. This is $29.50 and it comes with the pump automatically, so you don't have to worry about buying one. It's supposed to last 15 hours. Now my skin is super oily. I've said that many times before, and I've worn this a bunch of times already, and I haven't worn it, for 15 hours, but it does last throughout the day, and I don't blot throughout the day. So me and my friend Heidi, when I was visiting her, we did a demo on this, and all throughout the day we were looking at each other's face and was like, how's the foundation, how's the foundation? And we were out all day long, and it looked fabulous at the end of the day. So that's my main concern. It also does have SPF 10, so it doesn't have a high enough SPF to turn your face white when you take pictures, but it has a high enough one to semi-protect your skin during the day, so that's good. Those are the perks about it. Now, some of the cons to it is, the one thing that I can say, there's not a wide range of colors. I happen to find mine just because NW20, NC20 is I think one of the most common colors that they have, but when you start to get higher up into some of the colors, it kind of drops off, whereas the Studio Fix and some of the other ones have a whole wide range of colors. So that's pretty much the only con that I can see to it. I think it's a really good foundation. The thing I like about it the most is it's not sticky or anything, so I don't feel like I have to set it, whereas some of the other liquid foundations that I have, I feel like I have to set them, even though I love it. So the Revlon Color Stay is my favorite drugstore brand, and this one definitely holds up to that. So if you haven't checked this out, definitely go up to the MAC counter and check it out. See if they can give you a sample so you can try it, so you can fall in love like I did. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the demo. I'm going to show you how I apply it and everything, and then my eye look and my lips I didn't apply in the demo. I just showed you my face. So it's kind of like an updated foundation routine, I guess, if you want to say, but let me show you what's on my eyes. I'm wearing the Naked palette. So on my eyes, in the inner corner, I'm wearing a mix of Toasted, Sin, and Half Baked. So it's kind of like a pinky golden champagne color. And then on the outer corner, in the very crease, I'm wearing Naked with Virgin as a highlight, and then a mixture of Hustle and Dark Horse in the outer corner, kind of blended out and down here. And then I'm wearing the MAC, I'm not sure what it's called, but the MAC liner that was in the last collection, and then the Falsies mascara in Black is Black. So that's what I'm wearing on my face, and I didn't show you guys that in the video just because it would have taken too long. So I hope you like this, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first we're going to start off with the primer, and this is the Murad Oil Control Mattifier. Has SPF 15. I just really like this because it's supposed to be completely mattifying to your skin. So what I do is I just put enough on 2 fingers, and then I rub them together and then dab it on my face. It smells like sunscreen, so if you're not a sunscreen fan, I definitely would not get this. And then the foundation that I'm using that I already mentioned is the Pro Longwear, the MAC foundation. This is the SPF 10, and I'm in the color NW20. And this one was good because it has a pump automatically. So you just move this to unlock it, and you can push down. And I'm going to be using the SS109. This one's from Sigma. It's just a small dome brush, and I find that this works really good to apply it. So I'm going to use about a half a pump for the first part of my face, and I'm just going to dab that all the way on. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but this foundation is a little bit pink. And, well, it's a lot pink. And it's meant for people with pink undertones. And the MAC lady actually gave me this one because my neck has a lot of yellow in it, but my face is really pink. So she's like, you could go with either one. This one just kind of matched me better. So I'm just going to rub that all the way in my skin. The one thing I can say about this brush that I do not like, it sheds like crazy. I cannot stand it. But I find that it's the easiest to work with when blending and everything. I cannot believe how much it sheds. So I used about half a pump for this part of my face. Now in certain areas I'm going to be applying more foundation than others. So I'm going to use about another half a pump for the other side. Now for the rest of my face, I usually use about a whole pump, and as you can see, like, my eyes have like they show up more on camera than they do in person, just a little bit of a darkness around it. So I don't apply concealer to usually any part of my face with this foundation because it's pretty full coverage. So I'm just going to use one pump for the rest of my face and then put maybe an extra half a pump in areas like on my chin where I have some acne scars and stuff like that. So as you can see, it's pretty full coverage. I mean, even compared to my teeth, it's pretty white. So it really does a good job of covering under eye circles and any discoloration you have on your eyelids and any acne scarring. I mean, you can't see my acne scarring hardly at all, and I'm completely matte. So it works really good. I definitely would recommend this foundation. Again, it's the MAC Pro Longwear. I really love it. I don't even own any foundations from MAC, and that one's super good. So I would definitely recommend that one. Now for the rest of my face, I'm going to fill in my brows, and I'm using Cork by MAC. This is a satin, and I'm using this. It's just like a light brown color. I've talked about this before with a E65, a small angled brush, and I'm just going to dip this in here a couple of times, and I'm going to fill in my brow, starting kind of in the middle and then working up toward the front, because you want the middle part of your brow to be a little bit darker than the front part of it. Then after I fill them in, I'm going to take just clear brow gel. This one's from MAC, and kind of go over that to blend all of the powder together and then just to set them. So for blush today, I'm going to be using just a basic blush. This is a mineralized blush from MAC, and it's called Dainty, and it's one of my favorite blushes. It's really just an everyday pretty pink color, and I'm going to be using the same 109 brush. So I'm just going to swirl that in there and apply that to my cheeks. So that's my finished face look. I'm going to be doing my eyes and everything, but I just wanted to film this kind of updated foundation routine just because, you know, I have this new foundation that I definitely love. I recommend everyone goes out to get it. The MAC ladies are really nice. They'll be more than willing to give you a sample if you like. That's what me and my friend Heidi started off with, a sample, and then I decided to go out and purchase it. And it's $29.50 for anyone who's wondering. So I will be back to record another video, so you'll probably see the look that I'm wearing and everything today. So I hope you guys like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!